Here is a woman. What does she dream of? When does she feel proud? How many times will she leave her mark? How many ways will she light up the world?
This individual that I've seen and grown with is something extraordinary, I would say. We grew fatherless, and yes, she grew up like a mother figure to me. She has taught me values. She has taught me a lot of stuff. Today I'm sitting in this place because of her, I would say.
She has a vision. She has a very good vision about like her country and her career and everything. And I'm very proud of her because I have seen her from all the stages and the way she's growing every day in her life, and she's taking care of her responsibilities, even if it comes to her family and even me like a friend, and even about our staff and all.
More than a director or CEO, she is a mentor to us, to me, not only to me, to our entire team. Her positive energy, our entire team fills up with good vibes and good energy to work more and bring more success to the company. In the leadership of ma'am, so we are continuously inspiring and getting a true success which we actually needed.
She's one of the most passionate individuals, more energetic to do something towards her country. Because I've seen her be so excited to visit orphanages, old age homes. You can see even if you see the pictures, you can go to her Instagram handle. You can see the pictures. It's so vibrant. Like you can sense the energy. That's what I feel every single day when she enters the office as well. She fills it up with the energy, the enthusiasm, the drive to get things done.
I think one of the reasons why I visit orphanages or old age homes is because I've been in that situation. My family has been in that situation. Me and my mother were left as orphans, or me and my mother and my brother were left as orphans. We didn't have support system from anybody. So I know what it is to not have food. I know what it is to not have money. I know what it is not to have support. And while people say that we live in Kali Yugam and this is how it's going to be, I think we can say no. We can be kind. We can be good. We can be generous. You give what you can give. And I think when you give, the universe gives it back to you in many ways that you won't even know.
She wants every citizen of the India to be happy. అట్లా ఆలోచిస్తుంటుంది. నాకు అదే అర్థం కాదు, లైక్ హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్ ఇన్ దిస్ కరెంట్ లైక్ ఇంత హ్యూజ్ పాపులేషన్లో లైక్ షీ కమ్ అప్ విత్ ద న్యూ ఐడియాస్, ఇన్నోవేటివ్ ఐడియాస్, లైక్ హౌ కెన్ వీ గివ్ ఎంప్లాయ్మెంట్స్ టు ఆల్ ద పీపుల్, హౌ కెన్ వీ రెక్టిఫై దిస్ like poverty and all.
It was hard. It was extremely painful. I have no words to describe the kind of pain or emotional trauma my family went through during that phase. Maybe because of that, every time I see a child abandoned, or every time I see a family going through what our family went through, it pains me because I come from that. And I want to do everything that I can to support that family or to support that child.
Like she is a patriotic at a level that I cannot understand how patriotism works. That's how I would put it across.
See, when we are young, you're made to stand in the ground and sing national anthems, right? You're supposed to be taking a pledge saying all India is my country and all that. When you're doing that, I think something inside me always kind of sparked. Whatever I felt was very different. It wasn't like any other student. Every time I sang that national anthem or every time I took that pledge, it made me feel that India is mine. You know, there is that responsibility towards my country. There is something that I have to do, which is why I started Advanced India Initiative.
This event is where she wants to show her appreciation towards our country as well, which I'm quite appreciative about.
I always believe, don't ask what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. Every time I wake up in the morning, I think that's what keeps me going throughout the day. one should have commitment, dedication, extreme resilience, persistence, and a purpose in life. I think when you have a purpose in life is when it will drive you. I think I had a purpose in my life, jotted down very clearly in my mind from when I was very young, to serve the people of my country and my country. So I think because of that purpose, I was driven. I could wake up early. I could work without sleep. I could work without food. So I think when we find that purpose, you can do what you want to do. There are two agendas that we predominantly bring together. The number one agenda is to ensure that we are not dependent on any other country, be it America, be it the UK, be it the Australia, be it any other country in the world. See, when the US economy falls, it affects us, right? We shouldn't be in that position. Why should our economy be dependent on another country? So to make India a sustainable country within its own self is the aim of starting Advanced India Initiative. We are dependent on them in many ways. Like for example, Google or Facebook or Yahoo or WhatsApp, you take Instagram, these are all their products. We use their products, right? And because we use their products, our children are going unemployed. Why should that be? We can make our own products. In fact, India is the IT backbone of any other country, right? So if that is the case, why should India be dependent on the US in any way? Or why should India be dependent on any country in any way? We are the largest population in the world. We have amazing talent. I think we produce the largest number of engineers every year, largest number of doctors every year. What makes us think that we should be dependent on any other country in any way? We have to provide jobs, be it technical, be it non-technical, be it blue collar, be it white collar. We have to create jobs. We have to make an economy that will work for everybody from top to bottom.
It's not only about the Advanced India Initiative. తను పర్సనల్లీ కూడా చూస్తే ద వే షీ లుక్స్ టు ద అండ్ తన ఫ్యామిలీ అయినా సరే, హౌ షీ టేక్ కేర్స్ ఆఫ్ ద అబ్బీ, హౌ షీ టేక్ కేర్స్ ఆఫ్ ద మదర్, ఫ్యామిలీ రెస్పాన్సిబిలిటీస్, ఇవన్నీ చూస్తుంటే definitely she gonna be a very huge and good person who will be taking care of every citizen of the India అన్నట్టు నాకు అనిపిస్తుంటుంది. నేను ఎక్కువ మాట్లాడుతున్నానేమో అనుకుంటా కానీ, బట్ యాజ్ ఎ ఫ్రెండ్ దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఐ కెన్ సే అబౌట్ మై ఫ్రెండ్.
When Abhi was born, it was only me and mom in the hospital, right? I think I was 15 years of age, 14 and a half, 15 years of age. The doctor comes to me and says, there's something wrong with mom. One of them could be saved. I was 15 years old. There was nobody around us. I couldn't make a choice. I said, doctor, I need both of them. Somehow it was a successful surgery. Mom came out alive. My brother came out alive. And the first look that I had, or the first time I held him in my hands, I think till today he was one of the most special days in my life, and I would never give it up for anything else. My amma chaala emotional ayindi. So as single parents, be it me or my mother, to raise our child, we've been through a lot. The society has to be a little more kinder. The society has to be a little more sympathetic. The society has to be a little more generous. I think every time you judge another person, you have to put yourself in that shoes. Put yourself in their shoes and understand what that person is going through before you judge them. Today we live in a society where you do good, it is judged. Where you do bad, it is judged. So people think, what is the point of doing good, right? But I think goodness still exists. People are still good. People can make a difference. And when our country comes together, I think nobody can stop us. We can become one of the largest, not even largest, we can become the first economy in the world. For that, people have to come together. one of my favorite subjects was social and history. So when I went back to history and I started reading about the kind of things the British did to our country, it kind of, I think I was 11, 12, 13, 14 years of age when we used to read these history books. I used to go back home and I could not sleep in the night thinking about the kind of pain that our country went through. Our women were raped. So many soldiers died. 74,000 soldiers died in World War I. 87,000 soldiers died in World War II. In Bengal famine, 3 million people died. We entered these wars not because these wars were ours. We entered these wars simply because we were under the British rule. Now, who is British to play God? British is a small country who invaded this bigger country. Now, we were not violent people. We chose peace over war, which is why we let them rule us for 190 years. Now, if you ask me as a person, I don't think that is to be taken lightly. They have to apologize for what has been done to our country, and we have to demand that apology from them. And in any way that I can, I will serve my country to the best of my ability. I think the day Surabhi will be happy is the day India succeeds and becomes the largest economy in the world, where all my children are fed, all my fellow citizens have a roof over their head, where all my children are educated, where they don't have to beg on streets, when no family goes through financial stress. I think making India a successful economy that works for everybody from top to bottom. I think, money plays a huge factor in human beings' life, right? It's become such a factor that people go to the extent of committing suicide. Money plays a role in the kind of healthcare that you get. Money plays a role in the kind of education you get. Money plays a role in the kind of car you drive. I think healthcare and education is a right for every, not just the citizens of our country, but every human being born on this planet has the right to healthcare and education. I think Surabhi will be happy the day where every single citizen in my country is ensured that the minute they are born, they are given good healthcare and good education. The day I would retire would probably be the day I will die and there's an Indian flag wrapped around me. I will not stop serving my country or my people until then. So I think that would be the retirement I will choose.